9.
You got to go over Dad's, get them to the bank, to the doctor's, to the grocery store, then pick up the kids from school at 3, go back over to Dad's to serve him dinner all the time. Dad doesn't know who the heck you are. You see a break anywhere? No. Being a caring person can be very, very stressful. Mark Decker knows firsthand. He runs Synergy Home Care. Mark, thanks for coming. Let's just get right to it. You found this source book. It's free.
Yes. Everything
you need. It's like an encyclopedia on how to do it, huh?
Interestingly enough, there's a publication, a free publication that's available throughout the state of Maryland called the Source Book. And this is really a guide for anybody that's providing any type of care to a family member. And I think this is something that you can refer to on a regular basis. It's available pretty much, again, like I said, throughout Maryland. You can give our office a call. We'd be more than happy to direct you to the area nearest you that you can find it.
You know, we were talking, let's say typically the caregiver is the woman, right? Mm-hmm. The daughter, the mother. All of a sudden, she's got to work at 9. I got kids to pay. Stress comes in. How do you know you're stressed out?
Well, that's a great point. A lot of times people don't even realize that they're under stress being a caregiver. And, some of those signs are, I'm always tired, I'm worried all the time, I'm not eating properly, I'm not doing the things that I was normally accustomed to doing socially. I'm just constantly feeling overwhelmed.
All right, now you have everybody shouting at you. You say, well, then I can't stop giving.
Well,
so how do I do it?
That's exactly right. And what happens is a lot of times people will, they'll kind of reach in and say, okay, I'm not aware of what kind of resources are available to me and how do I access them. And really one of the first places to start is by calling your local office on aging. There's lots of resources available to them. There are companies like mine, Synergy Home Care, that can provide that type of service. We call it respite service, respite care, where what we're doing is basically coming in and giving you a break. People forget that caregiving is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job.
Absolutely.
And it's not about how much you love or not love your family member. It's about a commitment that you make to them, and there are many opportunities that are available to you to kind of give, step back, take a little break, and remain healthy yourself.
Now let me say, let's say I've got my own doctor's appointment, let's say at 11. Can I call you like at 10 saying, can somebody get out here and watch Dad at 11? I mean, is that quick, or you got to be a little bit more?
Well, I'd like to be able to say about 85% of the time we could probably do that within an hour. But in our business, the further out, the better. We spend a lot of time with our clients. We actually do a lot of that. We'll take them on their doctor's visits, bring whatever instructions are home to make sure that the family member, then when they get home from work, has all those instructions. Or better yet, we'll go to the doctor and say, look, I want you to go ahead and give Jamie a call this afternoon, let him know about the visit so you can speak firsthand with the care provider.
Mark, typical caregiver.
Typical caregiver is female, has children, most of the times even still some at home, and is working for part-time. So you can just imagine what the stress factor is, or just the balancing act that occurs when you've got to be at a job at a certain time, you have parents that are in need of help, and you've got about 20 other things that you have to do, and you've got to be at work in 20 minutes.
All right, real quick, give me your website.
www.synergyhomecare.com, and for further information on the source book, you could call our office at 410-638-1533.
All right, thanks a lot there.
Thanks,
my
Jamie.
friend Mark Decker.